Nueva encantadora. Y ese guante, qué guapo, tío, como de huesos. ¿Qué haces? Es del vacío el nuevo soporte.
Today to talk to you about our plans for champions in 2022. Now, in the last roadmap, I shared that we'd be pushing the next 2 champion releases into 2022. At the time, we weren't sure how it would impact our schedule, but now we have a clearer picture, so I'd like to share an update. Our goal last year was to release a champion for every lane, with the exception of mid, which would be receiving 2. When we were planning champions for this year, it became clear that we wouldn't be able to target the same goal for 2022, while still giving each champion the time and attention they would need. So we'll be slowing down a little. While we want to get champions out for as many of you as possible, it's more important to us that we release champions when they are ready, even if that means we don't hit a specific quota for the year. Take last year, for example, when we delayed Vex to build out her tech. We were worried about disappointing you all, but when we saw your reaction to her release, we knew we made the right call. We know it feels bad to wait over a year for a new champion to play, so we're still gonna aim for a spread of champions for each lane over a multi-year basis. We just might not hit every role every year. We will probably still make more champions for mid lane, so we can try to hit a good split between mages and assassins.
Vale, me gusta
now
eso.
Let's talk about some of the new champions coming
¡Nuevos campeones! ¡Nuevos campeones! ¡Se viene la magia! Bueno, esto es Zeri, evidentemente ya lo hemos visto. Ok, dame cosas nuevas.
Got to deal with me first.
Esto ya lo reaccionamos ayer, está en el canal de YouTube, chicos. Morde le gana, Morde le gana. Un mazazo ahí, ¡pa! Está guapo con el slow ese que tiene,
Just a little closer.
Dame más campeones.
Change of plans. Let's make sure we
Dios, cómo me voy a viciar al LoL este año. La R que hace daño en área, un área muy grande.
I guess Mom was right. The bigger they are, the faster they fizzle. Not again.
So our first new champion this year is Zeri, an electrifying neon-colored ADC from Zon. Zeri's a hyperactive bot lane carry whose kit takes inspiration from shooters, specifically from machine guns and assault rifles. She has a pretty unique playstyle for an ADC. So instead of auto-attacking, her Q is a skill shot that she uses to do everything other bot laners would use their auto-attacks for. Zeri still has an auto-attack, it's just not her primary way to farm, do damage, or take objectives. It's meant to be used sparingly at just the right moments. Her auto-attacks also count as spells. This means that they could trigger item effects that normally trigger with spells instead of autos.
Vale.
This leads to a rapid-fire play pattern that we hope feels unique from other champions. Basically, if you want to play Zeri, my advice is to never stop moving.
Vale.
The next champion we're releasing this year is a new enchanter. When we were thinking about the type of support we wanted to make, we looked at the enchanter cast overall. There were a lot of lighthearted, colorful, good aligned champions there. And we felt support players deserve something more sinister and
¡Vale! Algo
to
siniestro y
balance
oscuro.
out that cheery brightness in the role.
Algo siniestro y
We also
oscuro.
wanted to make a champion whose theme and kit make support players feel like the boss that they are. All you support players know what I'm talking about. Those damage carries always get all the credit, but it's always been you, behind the scenes, keeping them alive with your buffs, constantly saving them from certain death. How could they make all those sick plays without you? And if any of you support players out there know what I'm talking about, then I think you're gonna go berserk over this new enchanter.
Nueva encantadora. Y ese guante, qué guapo, tío, como de
So after
huesos.
the new dark support, we...
¿Qué haces?
I see it.
Es del vacío el nuevo
I see
soporte.
everything.
Ay, por favor.
The Lavender Sea. Purple cities cover the land. She rules over it all. My Empress.
¿Quién es?
This is what Runeterra should be, its true form. The city of Belfast shall fall first. Beautiful Remora swimming endlessly through cities of lavender, overwhelming everything in her path, consuming us. We are all saved.
Where am I?
Filming season start? You were kind of rambling, you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. Where was I in the script?
You were just getting ready to tell us about the new jungler?
Oh, yeah, that's right. So after the new support, we've
¿Quién
been
es?
hard at work on a terrifying new jungler who's ramping up to swarm the Rift later this year. I'll just leave it at that for now, since just talking about it is starting to bring back that uneasy feeling.
Nuevo Jungla.
So that's all for new champions, but what about VGUs? Later this year, we're releasing the champion
Vale,
you all
dame Udyr,
voted
dame
for
Udyr.
last year, Udyr. We have a dev blog coming out today that dives deeper into his update, but we do have one small change that we wanted to share here. We know that Udyr's antlers weren't really hitting the mark for many of you, even after the tweaks. And once we got them in game, we also realized they weren't really needed.
Le van
for
a quitar
unique silhouette.
los cuernos.
So we removed them. Goodbye, antlers. Be sure to check out the dev blog to see all the awesome progress that the team has made so far on
Me gusta,
Udyr.
me gusta que la quiten, tío. Me
But
gusta.
that's not all the news for you VGU fans out there. We will also have a new vote going live today, where we will once again ask you all to vote for a champion to receive a VGU next year. So Shyvana, Nocturne, and Skarner will be returning, but they'll be joined by some new contenders with Tryndamere and
¡Oh!
Make sure to check out the poll to learn more about why we chose these 5 champions, as well as our design goals. for each of them.
Reworks de Shyvana, Nocturne,
And
Skarner,
that just about wraps
Tryndamere
it
y el
up
otro
for
no me
what we
acuerdo.
want to share today. But
Let's go.
before we go, here's a quick teaser for a new, very mysterious, non-traditional bot lane champion we'll be whipping out later this year. Thanks so much for watching. And
Oh
make
my
sure to
God,
check out
¿qué
our
es
newest
eso?
champion Zeri on PBE or when she releases in a few weeks. I'll see
¿Qué
you on the
coño
Rift.
es eso, tío?
And with that, we've just about wrapped up our stream for today. But the year's just getting started. We've got more ways to celebrate throughout the week with missions, exclusive in-game rewards, and player choice votes.
Vamos, vamos, vamos,
Esports
vamos.
leagues around the world start kicking off their splits next week, and you can claim glory for yourself in Clash next weekend. We still have lots more in store for the year, so we'll keep sharing our plans for League throughout the season too. As always, thanks so much for watching. Best of luck on your climb, and welcome to Season 2022.
Bueno, hay que jugar al LoL ahora, ¿eh? ¡Qué guapo esto, tío! Nah, Dios, qué locura, tío. Tíos, ¿no sabéis lo que significa esto para alguien que lleva jugando al puto LoL desde hace 11 putos años como yo? ¡11 años! ¿Cuántos años tenéis? Imaginad todo el tiempo que es, ¿eh? Sí, a ver que esto ha llegado hasta aquí, que estamos aquí 2.500 personas, tío. 2.500 personas. A mí me parece una puta locura, ¿eh? Muchos reworks visuales, tío. El de Ari no me lo esperaba, ¿eh? Vale, lo del MMR es lo más gordo de cara a solo queue. Básicamente han dicho que van a ajustar el MMR, no han explicado exactamente cómo, al elo que se muestra. Eso quiere decir que ya nunca vas a ganar 10 puntos y te van a quitar 40 porque tengas un MMR bajo, ¿vale? O nunca vas al revés, ¿sabes? Nunca vas a ganar 40 y te quitan 10. Supuestamente. Y entonces, ¿cómo identificas Smurfs? ¿Sabes? No lo sé. Ese cambio del MMR es lo más gordo que han anunciado con mucha diferencia. Y yo, sinceramente, necesito ver cómo lo aplican. La animación de Decoll lo vimos al principio del stream. Y es una putísima locura, la verdad, ¿eh? Una putísima locura.